Hi guys, how you doing? I'm Amber Johnson with Helping the Good People here in Tucson. To all you newbies, welcome to my channel. To all you ones returning, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you guys for all your likes, subscribes, shares, and all your comments. It definitely helps circulate the channel. And after 4 years, I'm up to about 135 subscribers, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm very, very grateful for that. So thank you guys. I'm sitting in my house, the sun's starting to go down. It's a little after 7. Got the music turned up a little bit in the background. Miss Jackson. I've been painting all day. My hair is... I got it to stay up in a bun though because it's so long. It is so hard to manage, especially with the heat and the humidity. Look at me. I know. Shall we start a little dance competition thing going? More bounce to the ounce. I'm gonna go get some more coffee, okay? I'll be right back. Got more bounce to the ounce. Be right back. More bounce to the ounce. To the ounce. Found the best lighting in the house so far. Hey, I think the kitchen light helped with the lighting a little bit. Can you guys see me better? I've been painting. Painting. Another day where I tried filling my time up. That's one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about. How many out there tend to fill up your days with distractions? That's right. How many of you out there fill up your days with distractions? The reason why I ask you that is because that seems to be what has been going on these days with me. And some of the things that I've noticed about myself. And I don't know if you guys are going through anything like that, where you're starting to question your life, where it's headed, what you've done, what you're doing, what to expect. Other times it's more like when you're waiting for an answer or a phone call or a lead on a job or something like that, and you're being patient, and then your patience starts to run thin. Time goes on, and then you start to question more and more. So what do? You fill your time up. How many of you guys do that? Me? I want to talk about it. I do. I really want to talk about this because for me, I'm used to being alone. I've gotten so used to it over years that I can fairly well deal with the solitude. Now, not to say that I don't miss people or that I don't get lonely, because I do. But it's what I do with my time that concerns me. And the only reason why I say it concerns me is because there's healthy boundaries in filling in time, and there's also the negative side to filling in time. Now, when we're being forced to rest, that means, for me, that there is an issue. I'm trying to think about how to word this, okay? Because I have a hard time expressing myself, if you know what I mean. When I get in a funk, I have a hard time sitting with my thoughts. Because sometimes thoughts are carried on from trauma. It's a trigger. Something that happens to your brain when you see something, hear something, feel something. In the past, when I would get upset, I would go to the library. I'd read a book. Now, I turn on a YouTube video. That's what I mean. When I would get bored, I would take a long walk. And now I turn on the TV. Or I get in my car instead of walking. Yes, I looked out my window at my car, Max. This is what I mean about filling in time. When is it okay to fill in the time, and when is it not okay? Any suggestions? I'd like to hear them. Comment below. What are things that you do to get out of your head? Me, I've been coloring. I've been painting. Been going out listening to music with my friends. Spending too much money, obviously. Buying food and coffee. Between food, coffee, and cigarettes, and gas. That's a lot of money. I would say about $200 a week. Now that I think about it, it's like $200 a week. Filling time. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean now? Wow, $200 a week. Filling time. It makes me want to light up another cigarette. I'll tell you, sometimes filling time is not good. It's not good because sometimes those times when we're supposed to be patient and we're supposed to be sitting still and we're supposed to be taking care of ourselves, those are the times that we have to ask ourselves the hard questions. Those are the times we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing with our lives? Why are we bored? Driving down the street and someone cuts you off, you know? And I'm like, I am getting upset. Slow down, turn on your blinker, do this, do that. And the whole time, you're the one that's driving like a maniac. Talk about a slap in the face. It's like, no, they don't need to slow down. You need to slow down. So see what I mean? You have to ask yourself, why are you upset? Why are you trying to control? Stop. I don't know how many people have told me that. Have you tried this? Have you done that? Have you done this? Yes, yes, yes. Well, then have you tried stopping? Actually, no, I haven't. So thank you for the insight, smarty pants. Yeah. Some people are smarty pants. Some people, they know that they're right. And so do you. Lately, I've been filling my time with painting. I'm going to show you something. I just started this piece. Pretty cool, huh? This is one piece that I started. Here is another one. I got a little wheel, and I've been practicing with the spinning. This one I started first. Now up close, it's a house. Can you see it now? On a cliff. It's a little dark in here, but that's what it's supposed to be. Now when they dry, tomorrow, I'll go back on here and I will detail it more. This is a positive filler for me. I filled my time today with painting and art. and music. Can only do that for so long, though. So what's the underlying problem? What's your problem? What's your problem, man? These are questions I've been asking myself. How about you? Are you tired of filling in your time? Aren't you ready for action? Get your butt moving. Get your gears moving. Downshift, upshift, go into next gear. So what are you waiting for? Wait for a swift kick in the ass. Maybe that's what it is. Sometimes we want to see for ourselves what's going on. We want to know what's going to happen. We don't want to deal with the underlying trauma. For me, I feel like sometimes I'm running away from the trauma. I'm running away from my problems. That's why I'm filling in the space, filling in the time. In all actuality, it's not running from anything. It's just facing it and accepting it. I like to think that I'm working on that. I like to think that I'm working step by step on improving myself when it comes to filling time and finding positive things. Some of the positive things that I'm finding myself to be doing is taking walks now. Whether it's walking down the street. I mean, I live near 4th Avenue, so if I want to go and listen to some music, I'll just walk right down there. If I want to take a walk to the park, I gotta park down the street. I'm finding yoga classes that are going on in parks. I have found Tai Chi classes that are going on in parks. Those are good for me. Those are good fillers. I would love to take an art class. Or how about a dance class? These are other things that we can do to fill our time. These are things that I've been thinking of. We can think and think and think all we want, right? But it's all about action. I'm at that point now where I'm tired of thinking about it. I'm tired of talking about it. And it's time to do something about it, right? Let's do something about it. As I build up my channel some more and I focus more on the business aspect of what I'm doing here, what I have been putting into action, I will be slowly reforming my channel to fit my needs and the needs of other people at per request of what they wanted to, what people want to see on the channel, what I want to see happen. I'm in the process of organizing a weekly schedule to display videos with certain content on it as fillers, you know, with the overall theme of what I'm doing. Most of the music videos that I post on there are all my friends. They're all they're my friends, and it's a passion of mine. I enjoy it. I enjoy the music. I enjoy filming and doing photography and doing videography, the events, all that stuff. I really enjoy doing that. I would love to do that every single day if I could. The job industry is a whole nother ballpark. Having confidence in doing it is a whole nother ballpark. Oh, it's still going. Cool. So it's time to focus. Focus, focus, focus. Focus on the future. Focus on where we're going. How many of you guys ready to start filling your time with more positive, uplifting things? Me. A little chit chat with me and you. Me talking to the camera. Talking to you. Such a beautiful day out. It was a beautiful day. So I got word recently that a good friend of the community just passed away. Another good friend, Abby Moore, wife to Randy Clements. I don't know if any of you guys remember Randy Clements. But his wife, Abby, I heard just passed away. So to all the family and friends out there, sorry for your loss. I send prayers and healing and blessings to you all through the trying times. I got chills earlier thinking about Randy and Abby being together wherever they are, looking down on us and smiling. It gives me hope. It gives me hope. My relationship with Abby consisted of a few conversations. I didn't know her as well as some other people out there, but I do know enough to know that she went above and beyond to help me. And one of our last conversations that we had was about my business, was about following my dream and not giving up on it, and to put everything I got into it. And so I thank Abby for that inspiration, for that little bit of light, and the hope that what I've been doing all these years is not for nothing. And that my passion for what I'm doing, whatever that is, whether it's helping someone with resources, or whether it's help finding a job, or whether it's doing a painting class, it doesn't matter. My passion for what I'm doing with helping people is what I want to do. So that in itself tells me that my filling time is not for nothing. We have it within all of us to fill our time with positive things. We owe it to ourselves to give us a pat on the back, to say, I'm proud of you, good job, you're okay, everything is fine, good job, good job. I'm very grateful, very humble. Thank you for joining me on this rant of a video. It could be meaningless to some, but some might take something from it. Until next time, don't fill your time with drama, with negative thinking, with what ifs. Fill it with positive things, encouragement, uplifting words. Fill it with love, compassion for what you're doing. Fill it with inspiration, encouragement. Encourage someone today. It's just like when someone is down in the dumps, you give them a call, you go visit. It's the same thing. Give yourself a pat on the back. Don't be so hard on yourself. And don't give up. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And stay tuned for more. Like, subscribe, and share the channel. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Have a beautiful and wonderful evening from Tucson. Amber Johnson with Helping the Good People. Adios.